Hey everyone, how are we today? Just doing a quick all signs reading today with the topic of will they reach out to you? So this could be someone that you're not currently in contact with, or somebody that you're just hoping to hear from, even if you have been having contact with this person already. With if it is a no contact situation, we will take into consideration all no contact situations. So, it may have only been recently no contact, or it could have actually been quite a long time no contact. I am taking that into consideration today. We are just sort of looking at will they contact you. So whoever's on your mind, kind of that you want to contact you, are they going to reach out and contact you? Okay, so. I will just let everyone know, if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. I'll be drawing that when we hit our first 100 subscribers. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I really appreciate all the support so far. It really does mean a lot to me, being just such a small channel. But today we're going to be using the 7th seal lenormand, and I do also have the Angel Answers Oracle. Okay, so getting straight on into it, as always, I will be taking timestamps as we go. So starting off with Aries. How are we today, Aries? Okay, so the person on Aries' mind, will they reach out to Aries? Okay, and some oracle for you, Aries, as well. Will they reach out to Aries? Okay, so Aries, we do firstly have the masculine, followed by the sun. Okay, so straight away this person is sort of up in their head, trying to think this through logically as to whether they should reach out and contact you as well. It does seem as though with the sun there, although you bring them a lot of happiness, they do feel as though there's something that needs to come to light in regard to this situation, that something needs, it feels like they wanting something to come toward them rather than them wanting to come towards you. There's some sort of logical manner to it. They're kind of trying to be very non-emotional about this, and I feel that if they were to let their emotions take control, they're just focusing on the happiness that they feel around you, but they do really feel as though something needs to come to light. So I do feel as though that's them kind of saying, no, Aries needs to reach out to me, rather than them reaching out to you, Aries. But we also do have trust coming through. So we do sort of have this thing that maybe they will reach out. It's kind of obviously playing on their mind with the masculine. That is sort of that logical energy of something going around in someone's thoughts. They're thinking of you heavily. So having trust that things are going to work out between you and this person in some way, shape, or form. We also do have improving health. All right, so the improving health card, along with that trust card, it really does show us that there is the opportunity for this connection to go through improving health. But like I said, I feel like they're really kind of struggling in their head as to whether they are actually going to reach out or whether you need to be the one to reach out. But if you do want this person to reach out, it is all about trusting in God and having faith that they will do so, or trusting that if you were to reach out to them, that they kind of do want that, with that sun energy, a lot of happiness between you and this person. So, I can't really give you a direct answer there, Aries. It does sort of feel as though it is heavy on this person's mind, that they do want to have some sort of contact with you, but it's just not very, very clear as to whether they are willing to initiate that or not. All right. But obviously, that does sort of give us that trust that, if you were to contact them, the contact probably would continue. So if you were to reach out to them, they would probably reach back. Okay, so that's kind of what I've got for you today, Aries. So I'll move over to Taurus. How are we today, Taurus? Just asking the person on your mind, Taurus, will they reach out to you? Will they reach out to Taurus? Okay, and some oracles for you as well, Taurus. Will they reach out to Taurus? Not getting a super clear answer one way or another, Taurus. We do have the house followed by the fish. Okay, so it definitely looks as though this person could actually be focusing on their home life and their finances more than the idea of reaching out to you, Taurus. They may be just sort of chilling at home and sort of, you know, taking each day as it comes and focusing on, you know, their own, you know, financial well-being at the moment. It does feel like they're pretty safe and secure right where they're at, and they're trying to just create more abundance in their life at the moment, rather than you know, directly wanting to reach out to you as such. We do also, though, have the perfect timing card, as well as helpful people. All right, so that leads me to believe that, you know, if they were to reach out to you, it's, you know, the timing's not quite right yet. We're waiting for that perfect timing to come on in, between you and this person. All right, so leaving it to divine timing at this time. But also the helpful people card. There may be some other, you know, third party not third parties in cheating or anything like that, but third party as in helpful people who, you know, may be able to give you some further advice about, you know, whether it's safe for you to reach out to this person, or whether they will be sort of reaching out to you, or they're just sort of waiting for that perfect timing for themselves to reach out. I feel as though there's, like, you know, mutual friends or something like that that may be able to offer you some advice as to, you know, what is actually going on with this situation. It just feels as though this person is focusing elsewhere at the moment, Taurus. So, you know, I don't feel that they're going to reach out anytime soon, but, you know, that definitely could change. Energy, obviously, you know, is very fluid, so that could change at a given moment, I suppose, as well. But sorry, I haven't got a clearer answer for you, Taurus. But moving on to Gemini. How are we today, Gemini? Just asking the person on your mind, will they be reaching out to you, Gemini? Will they reach out to our Geminis? Okay, and I'll grab you some oracle as well. Will they reach out to Gemini? Okay, well, straight away, we've got a bit of a clear answer there, Gemini. We do have the no card has popped out with those oracles. But what I'm seeing here as well, we do have the tower and the birds in the lenormand. So it kind of shows us that this person is sort of in hermit mode. They're spending a lot of time in solitude. You know, they're probably focusing on, you know, some past grief or a sense of, you know, loss in the past. The tower can talk about the past, and the birds can sort of talk about grief or loss in the past as well. So I feel as though that's kind of what they're focused on at the moment. They're just feeling as though, you know, this is lost at the moment. You know, so they're not going to be reaching out to you, but they do want forgiveness as well. So whether they feel as though they need some forgiveness for themselves, because, you know, the birds can talk about, you know, they're talking, having conversations with themselves while they're in solitude, having conversations, you know, some big, deeper, meaningful conversations within themselves about this situation, and they're sort of asking for forgiveness or giving you their forgiveness, whichever that applies for you personally, Gemini. But as to whether they will be reaching out or not, I can clearly sort of say that was definitely a no that has popped out. That's not to say that you wouldn't be able to reach out to them. You're more than welcome to check their sign and see what comes out under their sign, and see, you know, if you would be able to reach out to them. All right. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Gemini. So we'll move over to Cancer. How are we today, Cancer? Just looking at the person on your mind as to whether they will reach out to you. Okay, Cancer. Will they be reaching out to Cancer? Will they reach out to Cancer? Okay, and some oracle for you as well, Cancer. will they be reaching out to Cancer? Okay, so Cancer, what I'm seeing here, I do have the coffin followed by the ship. Okay, so it looks as though this person does feel as though anything with you has completely come to an end, that the lid has sort of been closed shut on you and them. You know, that kind of a vibe coming through. With the coffin, we do not only have the death of a situation, but we also have rebirth of new energy, and that new energy is coming through with the ship. So it's kind of like they think everything with you is completely done and over with, you know, but they are focusing their energy into new beginnings, new journeys, you know, setting sail into, you know, other options for themselves. So it really does feel as though they won't actually be reaching out to you, Gemini, because, you know, they are still in recovery from whatever's gone on between the two of you. Whatever they're not in contact with you for currently. I know I'm not doing clear, you know, no contact readings, but it does feel as though this is a no contact situation for you today, Cancer. You know, but they are in recovery and just focusing on their self healing and trying to move forward at the moment with their life in general. But it does also have the take action card, Cancer. So that sort of straight away lets us know that if you were to take action towards this person, things may come out a little bit differently. All right. So it feels as though they will not be reaching out to you, Cancer, but you are inspired to take action, so that it seems like if you were to, you know, reach out to them and let them know, hang on, it's not actually over. You know, we may start seeing a totally different story. You know, so I would suggest, you know, watching that person's sign, you know, to get a bit more info about what would sort of happen if you reached out to them. All right. So we'll move over to Leo. How are we today, Leo? Just looking at the person on your mind and if they will be reaching out to you. Okay, Leo, will this person reach out to our Leos? And I'll grab your oracles as well. Will this person reach out to Leo? Okay, Leo. So what I'm seeing here, we do have the ring and then the house. Okay, so the house is a card of no movement. It's pretty solid and sturdy and stays in its own place. This person may be sort of hiding in their house and not wanting to re-engage in the cycle. All right, because we do see the ring here. It can talk about, you know, relationships. They maybe are focusing on, you know, family relationships at the moment. But what we are sort of seeing is, you know, it can talk about cycles as well, and, you know, those things that are on a loop. So I do feel as though this person will not be reaching out to you, Leo. They're feeling that if they were to reach out to you, that they would just sort of, you know, be putting you guys back into the exact same cycle, which they're obviously feeling as though they need a new cycle at the moment, you know, rather than a past cycle. They're trying to break the cycle, so to speak. But I do feel for a lot of them, they are focused on family relationships at the moment. There may be something going on for them in their personal life within family relationships. But with the house, like I said, not much movement. It's quite solid, and it kind of does speak to this person sort of hiding out at their house and not sort of going anywhere, doing anything, reaching out to anybody at this time. We are sort of just waiting for perfect timing. Okay, so it is letting us know that, you know, there may come some perfect timing for this person to reach out to you. It's just not right now, Leo. So that's what we're sort of seeing there. We also are seeing the forgiveness card. Okay, so it does feel as though either this person is offering their forgiveness to you, or they are feeling as though they need some forgiveness. I'm getting the vibe that they're kind of trying to forgive themselves, you know, but they're extending forgiveness back towards you as well, Leo. So whatever, you'll know which way that sort of flips, and who sort of is the one that does need, you know, forgiveness. But you know, it's come out quite strong. So there's still some issues that need to sort of be forgiven before that perfect timing is going to come on around. All right, so we all know energy is fluid and can change at a given moment. So, you know, you never know that could change. Once again, that perfect timing could sort of occur at any time. But we'll move over to our Virgos. How are we today, Virgo? Just looking at the person on your mind and whether they are going to be reaching out to you, Virgo. Okay, will this person reach out to Virgo? Okay, and I'll grab your oracles as well, Virgo. Will this person reach out to Virgo? Okay, so straight away, I do want to say we have got the oracle unlikely. All right, so their current energy, they're kind of really feeling like it's very unlikely that I would reach out to Virgo because there's some issues of forgiveness that need to be resolved before they would feel comfortable to reach out to you, whether that's forgiveness for themselves or sending forgiveness to you. You know, you will probably know better than me, but they're kind of sitting here trying to tell me it's unlikely that I would reach out to Virgo. But then we've actually got, with the lenormand, we do have the scythe and the key. So the scythe actually does talk about, you know, sudden, unexpected change and sort of breaking free from things and making a sudden change. So, you know, if this person, they may be sitting there trying to say it's unlikely that I will reach out to Virgo, but then all of a sudden, just totally unexpectedly, even to themselves, they may actually reach out to you. So it's kind of one of them, you know, they're feeling like they will not reach out to you, but there's something here that is telling me that they very well may, because the key as well, we do have the key there, and that does talk about opening, you know, unlocking new doors, opening the door to, you know, you, I feel, Virgo. So it does feel as though they may suddenly, unexpectedly, you know, it's kind of giving you that vibe of just sending you just a message, just like to open that door up for, you know, communication, but in a roundabout kind of a way. So they may be actually trying to force your hand and trying to force you to reach out to them, you know, but there's something here that's telling me that they probably will, but it'll be in a very obscure kind of way that they actually reach out to you. They maybe just be doing weird things like, you know, putting certain things on their social media, hoping that you see it and reach out to them. It does feel like they're trying to get you to reach out to them rather than them be the ones to do it. But it's kind of also, you know, that kind of a vibe where it's like drunk texting your ex or something like that. So they may just suddenly, unexpectedly, you know, send you a text late at night to open the door to that communication. The key does talk about success. So it does sort of say to me that, you know, they probably will reach out to you, but they're trying to tell themselves that they will not. Okay, so very interesting, Virgo. Let me know how that plays out for you guys. Just drop the card here. Okay, so moving on to Libra. How are we today, Libra? I'm just taking our timestamps there, sorry. Okay, so Libra, the person on your mind, Libra, will they be reaching out to you? Okay, will this person reach out to Libra? Whoa, had one flying on out there, Libra. So dropped one card at the start of your reading, and now I've got another one flying on out. But I'll grab your oracle as well, Libra. Will this person reach out to Libra? Okay, so an interesting message, Libra. I'll show you the oracle first because it does say, if you believe, reconsider. Okay, so it's kind of telling me that, you know, if you believe that they are going to reach out to you, you may want to reconsider that, because I'm feeling strongly here that they will not be reaching out to you. Okay, especially with that Lenormand, we've got here the house and the anchor. Okay, so that both of these cards have zero movement in them at all. You know, a house is quite solid and sturdy. It's talking about, you know, they're focusing on their safety and their security. You know, even though things between you may be weighing them down a little bit, you know, the anchor also has no movement. It holds you in place. It's kind of that stuck kind of energy. They're stuck at home, you know, maybe thinking about you quite a lot, but you know, because it's kind of still weighing down on them a little bit. But I'm not getting any movement headed your way, Libra. You know, you may want to check your person's sign as well and see if it's okay for you to reach out to them. But it does feel as though this person will not be reaching out to you, Libra. Okay, so we'll have a look at Scorpio. How are we today, Scorpio? Just having a look there as to whether the person on your mind will be reaching out to you. Okay, Scorpio. Will this person be reaching out to Scorpio? Okay, and I'll grab your oracle as well, Scorpio. Will this person be reaching out to Scorpio? Okay, so I do have the ring and the sun have come out for you, Scorpio. So it does sort of show us that their relationship with you, you know, brought them a lot of happiness. Okay, but you know, it's an interesting energy because it's not necessarily movement, okay? It's just talking about things that are still needing to come to light. There may even be another person in this situation. I feel they may already be in a relationship. They may be in some sort of, you know, soul contract or something like that is, you know, sort of, it feels like holding them back a little bit. It doesn't feel as though this is necessarily, you know, a relationship with you, Scorpio. It could also just be talking about, you know, the cycles that, you know, you have been through with this person, and something really needing to come to light, sort of come out into the open, be revealed to you, as to, you know, there's something else going on here, Scorpio, with this person. There's something that needs to come to light about this situation. And, you know, I'm getting a very sort of wishy-washy energy from this person, Scorpio. So they're telling me that they've had a lot of happiness with their relationship with you, but also that, you know, I'm getting this strong sensation that there may be another relationship that's influencing this. Okay, so that may not be a love relationship, Scorpio. It may be like you know, friends or family or something like that are outright sitting there telling them, no, you can't reach out to Scorpio. You know, so I do feel as though there's some sort of obstacle there. You know, the sun normally is a very, very happy card, but I am really only getting that there's something that is sort of hidden that needs to be revealed, needs to come to light. And I am sort of drawn to this mountain in this sun card today. So the mountains really do talk about obstacles and delays as well. All right. So I do feel as though there's some sort of big delay between you and this person, having them reaching out to you. All right. But we do also see opportunity. All right. And so I do feel as though, you know, maybe that we're looking at new opportunities, and you don't actually really want this person to reach out to you, Scorpio. Is kind of the vibe I'm getting from that, is that, you know, you're wondering whether there is an opportunity for them to reach out to you, but it feels as though, you know, I'm getting that sense that there's no opportunity here between this person, but the opportunities are elsewhere. All right, because that, when I mentioned the mountain card with that sun card, you know, obstacles actually create new opportunities. So whatever delay or obstacle is between you and this person, it's creating opportunities for kind of like you both elsewhere, is what I'm feeling from that. But we also have the card of a year from now. So, you know, that, like I was drawn to that mountain card, there may be some long delays between this person reaching out to you or not. It may be a whole year from now before they do actually, you know, work up the courage to, you know, come forward and reach out to you, Scorpio. So sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear today, Scorpio. You know, feel welcome to check your other placements, or check this person's placement, and sort of have a look at it from their side. But for now, we'll move over to Sagittarius. How are we today, Sagittarius? Just looking at the person on your mind as to whether they will be reaching out to you, Sagittarius. Okay, will this person reach out to Sagittarius? And I'll grab your oracles now as well, Sag. Will this person reach out to Sagittarius? Okay, so quite interesting here. I do have the key followed by the anchor. All right, so normally I would say with the anchor that this person may not reach out to you because it's a sort of, it doesn't really move. It's a very stable, sturdy card. The anchor, it holds things in place. But we do have the key here as well. So it's kind of, I'm getting a very sort of yes and no, yes and no, yes and no, kind of both directions being, like being pulled in two directions here. But we also have the key, which does talk about success, and it does talk about opening brand new doors as well. So I'm kind of getting the vibe that part of them does want to reopen the door to you, Sagittarius, and reach out to you, but the other part of them, something is holding them back and weighing them down when it comes to actually doing so. So I do feel as though they really want to reach out to you, but something is stopping them, holding them back from actually doing that. It may be possibly, other doors that are open to them at the moment. So they may have other things, other options available to them, and sort of, even though they may want to reach out to you, Sagittarius, it feels like they're focusing on opening other things, unlocking themselves to other things at the moment instead. But we do have big happy changes a year from now. All right, so this person may eventually reach out to you. It may just take a very long time, a year from now. All right, but I am seeing the big happy changes. There's, it's flagging as that key for me. And it's kind of letting me know that I feel like there's change. Like, I really feel as though, give it a month or so, and I feel as though you won't even be wanting this person to reach out anymore. I feel like these changes are, on both sides, actually. I feel like you're both actually going to have a lot of big, happy changes that are going to sort of stop you from feeling the need for this person to be reaching out to you. I feel like there's something that's going to be changing for you with this connection, and you're not going to even be caring whether this person reaches out or not. But if they do, it will probably take quite a while. All right. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. As always, though, energy does shift and change. So you never know. But more than welcome to check your other placements as well, Sagittarius. Okay, so Capricorn. How are we today, Capricorn? Just looking at the person on your mind and whether or not they will be reaching out to you. Okay. Will this person be reaching out to Capricorn? Will this person be reaching out to Capricorn? Okay, and I'll grab your oracles. Will this person be reaching out to Capricorn? Okay, I just want to grab one more to clarify that lenormand message. Will this person be reaching out to Capricorn? Please clarify those. Okay. Okay, so what I've kind of got here is I do have the fox energy and the dog energy. Okay, so as you can see, they're kind of like facing each other here. So it's kind of like a bit of a face off, I feel. So it's like with the fox, I'm getting it's that that player energy that they'll say whatever they have to say to get what they want, kind of a vibe. But then on the other hand, we've got the dog energy, which is friendship, loyalty, support. So it's kind of not really super clear one way or the other. It feels as though if they were to reach out to you, that they would just be sort of, I'm getting that vibe of they would be telling you this, that's what the fox would be telling you, but really the fox is this. If that kind of makes sense, the fox is this person over here that only cares about themselves. They're a bit of a player. You know, they're going to say whatever they have to say to get what they want. I am getting a bit of a, you know, a physical thing off that. So, you know, I'm getting that, you know, they may be coming forward saying, I just want to be friends. I just want to, you know, be there for you and whatnot. But really they just want sex is kind of what I'm getting from that. So if they were to reach out, I feel as though there would be ulterior motives behind them reaching out. It's not clearly telling me whether they will or will not reach out. What it's actually, when I've asked to clarify that, I have gotten the fish, okay, Capricorn. So that kind of lets me know that to clarify that message, that this is what you need to be, Capricorn, focusing on your money, focusing on other fish in the sea rather than on this person that is sort of on your mind that you're hoping will reach out to you. That's kind of instigated with the oracle as well, saying choose a new direction. Okay, so I kind of feel as though, you know, this person may reach out to you, Capricorn, but, you know, in all honesty, I don't think you actually want them to, because you know that that energy is not necessarily, you know, for your highest good. It's telling you to choose a brand new direction. Focus on, you know, your money or other people, all right, is what I'm getting with that fish card. But also to remain positive, all right? So if you do really want this person to reach out, remain positive, because they very well may, but it's kind of that energy of, you know, be careful what you wish for, because, you know, they may reach out, but it may not be for the reason you want them to reach out. Okay, Capricorn, but remain positive. If you do really want them to reach out, you know, there's definitely the possibility, all right? But the overwhelming message is to choose that new direction and focus elsewhere than this person. Okay, Capricorn. All right, so moving on to our Aquarians. How are we today, Aquarius? Just looking at the person on your mind and whether they are going to reach out to you, Aquarius. Okay, will this person reach out to Aquarius? Okay, and your oracles as well, Aquarius. Will this person reach out to Aquarius? Okay, so Aquarius, I feel as though they won't be reaching out to you, unfortunately, Aquarius, if that's what you wanted. We do have the house and the fish energy. Okay, so this person may be focusing on, you know, their home life and their financial self. They may be having some financial difficulties around their home life, you know, but they're kind of, the house has been, it doesn't move. Okay, it's giving me that vibe of, you know, someone who's staying at home rather than getting out and reaching out to anybody. They're focusing on, you know, their family. They may be having some, you know, like I said, financial issues. It keeps coming up there with that. But it's kind of also, you know, also with the fish, it does let us know to, you know, focus on other fish in the sea. There's plenty of fish in the sea kind of vibe. This fish is not moving. This fish is staying at home, not getting out, not reaching out to anybody. We also do have ask your angels. So you may need to, you know, have a bit of a deeper sort of chat to yourself, to your higher self, about this situation, Aquarius, because we also do have choose a new direction. All right, so it's kind of letting us know that there's something else out there a bit better for you, Aquarius, and this person, you know, it's kind of letting you know, talk to your angels, maybe some healing or something like that is in order. But I don't feel as though focusing on this particular person is in your best interest. Okay, they're focusing on themselves. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear. Feel free to check your other placements or this person's placements. But moving on to Pisces. How are we today, Pisces? Just looking at today whether the person on your mind will be reaching out to you, Pisces. Okay, will this person reach out to Pisces? Okay, and I'll get some oracle for you as well, Pisces. Will this person reach out to Pisces? Okay. So Pisces, I do have the tree and the letter. All right. So I do feel that with the letter, straight away, we can sort of see that there is some sort of communication there. The letter does talk about all forms of communication, texting, emailing, in person, online, all that sort of a thing. And with the tree, we do see, ideas of self-growth, personal wisdom, knowledge, those sorts of things. So it's kind of like this person may reach out to you to, give you some advice, or tell you how much they've grown and changed, is the kind of vibe I'm getting from that. They may sort of, or they may be sort of going through some personal growth before reaching out, all right, is what I'm kind of getting there, especially with the oracles. I do have in the near future, all right, as well as within the next few months, all right. So I do feel as though this person will be reaching out, but like I said, they may just be sort of going through some personal healing, finding some personal knowledge before they do actually go ahead and reach out. But as to whether they will reach out or not, I do feel that they will be at some point. It's just not quite the right time as of yet, but in the near future, they will definitely be reaching out to you, Pisces. All right, well, that's what I have for everyone today. Like I said, super quick reading today. Make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading. And hopefully I will see you all again soon.